She borrowed some money from me, clearly didn't want to pay me back. But by God's grace and by God's miracle, I got back my money. And now people are calling me wicked. Hi everyone, it is Precious again. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time passing through my channel, please, I beg you, subscribe, okay? It won't cost you nothing. Just support me by subscribing and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I put up another interesting video, you will be the first to get notified. And if you're my returning viewer and that you've subscribed and you always come in to support, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. And if you have passed through my channel before and you know deep down you're looking at that subscribe button, you've not clicked it yet, it's still showing that you should subscribe. Please subscribe and support me. Thank you. And as you guys know, I always bring you interesting true life stories. So I've got another one for you guys today. Sit back and enjoy. Last year, I borrowed one of my course mates 350,000 naira. We had just entered into level 200 and our school fees payment deadline was due. The day of the deadline, this girl approached me. I met her in level 100 and we became good friends. When she approached me, this girl was in tears. She was wailing and crying. She said her father had sent her the money for school fees payment, but she was having some issues withdrawing it. She said she had gone to the bank and they told her she can only withdraw it the next day. She even showed me an account balance that had over 400,000 naira in it. The deadline of her school fees was due and she didn't know what to do. She begged and begged me to borrow her the money. She promised to pay me back the next day. I felt sorry for her and I transferred 350,000 naira to her account for her to pay her school fees. The next day, I came to school and I didn't see her in school. I called her and her number was switched off. I didn't even hear from her for the whole week. I saw her in class the next week. I was waiting for class to be over so that we can talk. And immediately the lecture finished, this girl vanished. The next time I saw her in class, I was ready for her. Before the class would end, I was standing at the main gate waiting for her. After the class, she approached me and told me that she was sorry, that she would have withdrawn the money from an ATM, but she had left her card in the house. We had class the next day. She promised to withdraw the money and bring it to me when she's coming the next day for the class. The next day came and this girl didn't come to class. She played a cat and mouse game with me throughout the first semester. I regretted helping her so much. At the end of the first semester, I had already given up all hopes of getting my money from her. I just knew she was never going to pay me back. This girl was literally avoiding me. Whenever she sees me somewhere, she would just run away. And she stopped coming to classes altogether. First semester ended and we vacated. 3 weeks after we reopened, I was just there one day when one of our classmates approached me. She asked me if I had seen Cynthia. Cynthia is the girl that borrowed money from me and has refused to pay me back. I was like, no, I've not seen her. Then the girl said she bought some clothes from her last week, worth 300,000 naira. She was supposed to give her the money today, but she hadn't seen her. She was also in a hurry to go somewhere and didn't want to go with the money, so she won't spend it on something else. So she said since I was close to Cynthia, she wanted me to take the money and give it to her. I was like, no problem, give it to me. And she gave me the money. I took the money and I put it inside my bag. I saw Cynthia that day sitting at the back of the class. She was trying to avoid me as usual, but unlike before, I didn't even pay any attention to her. After classes, I took my bag and went home. That night, I saw about 15 missed calls from Cynthia. I was in the kitchen cooking and my phone was in the living room. So I called her back. The first thing she said was that one of our classmates said she gave me 300,000 naira to give to her. And I answered her yes. She said that the money was for her mother, So she was going to send the account details to me so that I will send the money to her. I was like, my friend, relax. So it is true that our classmate gave me 300,000 naira to give to you, but I'm not going to give you any money. You're owing me 350,000 naira. It's been 5 months now and you've refused to pay me. So I'm taking this 300,000 naira. Whenever you're ready to pay the remaining 50,000 naira, let me know. I will send you my account details. This girl was like, no, please, the money is not mine. It is for my mother. Please send me the money. I promise to pay your money next week. How? She was still talking when I called the line. She contacted that girl that gave me the money to ask me for the money back. When she came, I told her the whole story and she laughed and said, it is up to you and Cynthia. Oh." The next time I saw her in class, this girl came to me crying, begging me to give her back her money. Everybody in the class was looking at us. I didn't care at all. I refused to give her back the money. I told her to replace it with the one she was planning to give me the next week. Hey, nah, just remove it from there and replace. Yeah, this is so hilarious. So people in the class begged me to give her the money back since she promised to pay me back next week. I was like, girl, that is not happening. She claimed the money was for her stepmother and that if she doesn't bring the money home, she will be forced out from the house. I was like, how does that concern me? I didn't give her the money back. Some people called me wicked, but I didn't care. My problem is she's still owing me 50,000 naira and I pray another miracle should happen so I can get it back. Hey, this one sweets me. Oh my goodness. Guys, thank you so much. If you made it to this point, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate you. And if you know you've not subscribed to this channel, please do want to subscribe and like this video. Drop your comments and share this video to your friends. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.